Well, ladies and gentlemen, I certainly welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Command the Hoops. If this is your first time viewing the channel, please do like and subscribe below. It would be really appreciated. Before we start talking about Kieran, Tierney and Paddy Roberts, a massive shout out to Sportswear92 for this fantastic training top. Do check out their Instagram page. It's in the description below. Now let's talk about Paddy Roberts and Kieran Tierney. The stepbrothers, you know, their connection at Celtic between 2015 to 2018 was some laugh. Two cracking players for Celtic, both invincibles. One went to do a double treble and the other one done a treble. It feels like a long time ago. That was the first era of Brendan Rodgers. And you know what? Been a lot of talk over the last 24 to 48 hours of a reunion. A reunion when I do this with my fingers. Now, Kieran Tierney's been linked to Celtic for the last 6 to 7 months because he's not getting first team football with Arsenal. You know, they're putting players in there that's not even near left back quality. Arsenal fans are getting frustrated because he was left out of the squad against Nottingham Forest in the opening game of the season. Will he play tomorrow? The chances he might not play tomorrow. There was a page on Twitter the other night with 90,000 followers saying Tierney's open to a loan move back to Celtic. Now, loan move, straight away, the people that are watching this be like, we don't want him back in a loan move. That's not going to benefit us long term. He's 26 years of age. A couple of injuries down his career. Would you like Tierney to come back? I know a lot of you on the channel have said, hell no. You'd rather prefer Taylor because, you know, Taylor's more sustainable, less injuries. He's been there since 2019. He's improved as a left back. Some of you might say, yes, I would take him back. The reason why I take him back is because he has leadership attributes. He's a cracking player. If Arsenal fans are raising concerns about him not playing, that just shows that he's still class. It just shows that he still has it. I'd take him back big time. I hope we do get him back. But I'd like to see Celtic and Arsenal sit down at the table and say, well, look, he's a couple of years left in his deal. How about we buy him for about 6 or 7 million? I know people might say that's laughable because we sold for 25. 6 or 7 million. And then we'll talk. And then it's up to the player himself and his agent to cut the wages as well. And Celtic come to a deal. He's reportedly on 120 grand. I'm sure he would happily take 50 grand a week at Celtic on a long-term deal to come back. You might think I'm bluffing, but come on, he's a Celtic fan. He was at the club since the age of 7. He knows what the situation is. So we'll see what happens with Tierney. Paddy Roberts, this is a weird one to be honest with you. Who reported this is a guy called Nixon. He's a football journalist. He came out and said this morning that Sunderland, there's a couple of clubs looking at Sunderland winger Paddy Roberts. Now, Paddy was at the club in 2 loan stints. Couple of memorable moments with Paddy Roberts on that flank, some cracking goals. You know, he won 7 trophies at Celtic. When he left Celtic, his career just went downwards. Went to Girona on loan in Spain, didn't work out well for him. He went to a French team, second division French team, didn't work out well. Man City kept loaning him out, and his career just declined. But he went to Sunderland, played well at Sunderland, done decent. Unfortunately, did not get promoted with Sunderland to the Premiership. And if you were going to get Paddy Roberts, let's be realistic of a price tag here. I won't pay more than 1.5 million for Paddy Roberts. He's 26, yet there's years there. I think he's snubbed Celtic off in the past so many times where we could have had him on a permanent deal. And I think if he was to come back and Brendan sees something in there with him, 1.5 million, and let him earn his place in that team. Because at the end of the day, who would you rather have on the left flank? Moyeda or Roberts? Moyeda. Now, I know we're looking at Daniel Ponence from Wolves, the Portuguese winger, the 27-year-old box office player. I think in my eyes, I think he'd be a preferable replacement for Jota. I'd like to see him more than Paddy Roberts, but if that deal falls through, I think Celtic might look at Roberts. We don't know how accurate this story could be. Could be just paper talk, could be just clickbait, but I would take Paddy Roberts back. Nothing more than 1.5 million. Out straight, which is why not take a chance. He knows what the situation is with Celtic. He knows the stakes are high, and I think he has unfinished business at Celtic. So I don't know if you feel like I'm just jumping on the Paddy Roberts transfer boat as usual, but I'm just saying out straight, where he's linked with us. Why not talk about it? So that's really it from me. Let me know what you think about Tierney. Let us know what you think about Roberts. Is it a hell no for the both of them? Is it a case that you take one back and not the other? Comments are crucial. I'd like to hear your feedback. Hell.